Right now we talked about Luukkonen in the last couple of games. Actually, we can go back probably 5 games to where he, has played pretty well for you. Is it just he needed to just get himself into a bit of a groove after what had happened to him?
Yeah, I think that for the most part, that's what it was. I mean, lack of playing time and getting through an injury. Sometimes it takes some time.
Over the other side, Alex Line played a lot of games early. He's maybe your early season MVP. What's the experience for a goalie to, go from one extreme to the other, where he's playing basically every game, and he's set up it now.
Yeah, I think in some sense, I think he's used to that type of rotation where, he's sort of been a career backup and he got pushed into a bigger role for us early on. But he's a guy that knows how to prepare. He knows how to stay ready.
I know this isn't an ideal situation with three goalies, but how do you do your part to make it work?
I think the conversations I have with Mike Bales, the conversations with each goalie, I think we all know it's something that's not comfortable. It's not. There's other teams dealing with three goalies. We're doing it right now. I think with UPL's injury early in the year, it forced us into a situation where we had to make sure we had ourselves covered off. So I think constant communication about where we're at and, just take this day to day.
Is Kesselring close to getting back on the ice with you guys?
I don't have an update on him. I know he's progressing. That means that as soon as he's ready and the off ice looks good, he'll hit the ice.
Zach Benson, what has he brought back into the lineup, even though it's only been one game? What have you seen so far from him?
Smart player, makes a lot of good plays, great energy inside the game. He is a player that, does the right thing at the right time. He's got that hockey IQ that takes him to the right places almost every shift.
This has been a building where you guys have been able to get some leads, and of course we know who's on the other side, and sometimes it gets away because of who is on the other side. They get going. How do you all right, you got the lead now, kind of keep them under control after that?
Again, it's we know he's gonna create some opportunities. I think both Malkin and Crosby have got off to a great start this year. Have played very well. They're world elite players, and they know what it takes. And I think when the game's on the line, they both elevate their play. I think our last preseason game, which we had a couple goal lead, and they ended up with a couple power plays, and they ended up with a power play goal. Those are the guys that are making the difference, and I think both of those guys, Sid and Malkin, have been guys throughout their career here, have been difference makers. We have to limit that. I don't know if you can totally take it away.
Does it surprise you, and I'll throw Ovechkin in this too, that these guys are still at such a high level at the age they are?
Incredible athletes. There's few athletes can do what they're doing, and I think there's a few athletes in every sport that are able to do it. Whether it's some quarterbacks in football or these guys in hockey, or you have that odd veteran pitcher in baseball that can push through in the latter part of their careers. And I just think it comes down to it's a physical makeup. It has to be a determination to keep yourself in elite shape. So they're special athletes.
With Josh Norris on the verge of coming back, just what, we've seen him for years, but what element does he offer you, in your own words? I mean, what do you see from him that he can maybe change your lineup?
I think he's always been really good in the face-off dot. Great speed. He's a good goal scorer. He's a good player. I think anytime you put another good player with great speed inside your lineup, you're making your team better.
I know it's a good problem to have, but he and Tage seem to go well together. But Tage is on a line right now that's playing really, really well. I don't know if you want to mess with it. And so what do you think about that? And obviously a very good problem to have.
I think bringing a player back into your lineup that's going to make you a better team is an awesome problem to have. It just might bring us another line that can be just as effective and and help us win. Say that the Thompson line is getting the tougher matchup, and you have another line with a Norris on it, and a Norris and a Benson. It'll make us even more dangerous.